Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. Apparently Nigerians have been waiting earnestly for the pept court to give their full verdict, but while that is going on, one of the legal slake of Peter Obi Labour Party that represented Labour Party, who also took time during his cross-examination of both INEC witnesses and Bola Ahmed Tinubu witnesses, have decided to take to his social media page and air out his views. This is definitely getting interesting. Greater days are ahead, dramas are unfolding, and Labour Party also, that DG have decided to send a message not only to Nigerians but to the international world, as things feel as they're getting is definitely different from what they feel. Well, before we go into the news proper to find out exactly what it is, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, according to Jibrin Samuel Okutikpe, he's a senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN. He said the trend that runs all through the election petition tribunals almost in all the states in Nigeria is the refusal of INEC to obey subpoenas duly issued and served to produce documents. In all these, the petitioners suffered in the hands of INEC. In most cases, lawyers aid INEC. That's deep. He went further to say that democracy in Nigeria for me is a joke. In any democratic system, rule of law is the cornerstone. Subpoenas are court orders. When court orders are not obeyed, anarchy looms large. Lawyers as ministers in the temple of justice ought not to aid disobedience of court orders. But in Nigeria, anything goes. Anything goes. There are no consequences for misconduct. Where judiciary is taken seriously, no one disrespects and disobeys court order with impunity as done in Nigeria. We assembled judex from across the federation only to treat them with disrespect. Go to any of these tribunals, it is the same conduct and attitudes. We cannot grow our democracy when we use legal jargons and technicalities to keep violators of our sovereignty in power to superintendent over us. The reason tribunals are set up is to look into complaints. But today it has become almost impossible for these complaints of electoral malfeasance to be effectively looked into, given stubborn stance of INEC not to honor and obey subpoenas in some instances. In some cases, they obeyed half-heartedly and produced less than required. In most other cases, the cost to produce these documents are too fabricated to the annoyance of common sense. Yet, in all these, we claim to be democratic. We are not. We are just jokers practicing despotism in the name of democracy. We have despots everywhere. Too bad, but true. Of course, the DG of Labour Party have decided to air his views. Greater dramas are lying ahead, and according to him, Balogun Akin Osuntokun is the Director General of Obidati Presidential Campaign Council. He has actually stated that the presidential election held on February 25th, for which Bola Ahmed Tinubu was declared the winner, is still being contested. In addition, he claimed that the INEC, that's Independent National Electoral Commission INEC, did not meet the public expectations despite the significant resources spent on the landmark election, and called for the removal of the Commission's national chairman, Prof. Mahmood Yakubu. It is now only logical, bolstered by the final observer group reports, that the international community take immediate and appropriate punitive action against Professor Mahmood Yakubu, Barrister Festus Okoye, and other top administrative and field staff of INEC directly complicit in the desecration of these elections. We also demand unequivocal the immediate dismissal from office and prosecution of Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, and the commencement of forensic financial investigation into the expenditure of budget disbursement and donors' funds received by INEC, not least of which is the 300 billion naira appropriated from the national purse, as well as other funds and materials received from the international donor agencies, he stated. He said this in Abuja at a press briefing where he maintained that the election was yet to be conclusive, as even though the All Progressive Congress candidate has been declared winner and he has assumed the office of the president. Osutokun said the European Union observer mission in Nigeria deserved to be commended for their doggedness and forthrightness, more so that they underscore the fact that the election conducted by the INEC. Osutokun said the report identified that numerous pitfalls greatly tarnished the credibility of the 2023 election. Thus, he noted that the election can only be said to have been concluded once the legal process has been concluded. While Osutokun, the DG of the Labour Party, is still looking forward to the full pronouncement of the legal process through the Judiciary. Okuntikpe is really showing worry that cut across not just the PEPT case as the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, but seeing all the 36 states that elections tribunals are going on, either for Senate or for House of Rep or for governorship, is practically the same. Where, according to him, INEC seem to be, playing. Either they don't understand, they're playing as if they don't understand what subpoena means, and it took time to explain the implication of disobeying subpoena documents, court orders, and all. And he's saying that even the legal luminaries also are aiding according to him, desecrating the temple of justice. And he's saying that it probably will not go well, because if this continues, usually the justice should be the moral standard and legal standard to which everyone will just know. It's funny enough that it's even the corrupt politicians that will tell you, if you don't like it, go to court. Before now, when you say I will take you to court, you start, in fact, you hear things like, let's settle out of court, because when the process of court, justice will be served. So if you played hanky-panky before, during the whole process, if if you say they will take you to court, or if they tell you they will take you to court, be rest assured that full justice will be served. But it's even the corrupt politicians that are now telling you they stole from you, they cheated you, and they're telling you go to court. Okutikpe just senior advocate of Nigeria, Okutikpe just literally saying that this is how we found ourselves, and we are actually playing with anarchy. The anarchy is looming, and it's looming big time if we do not allow our justice system to perform at optimal level without necessarily joining issues on technicalities with corrupt politicians. I guess that's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section.